The endless loom can be used to make leather wrap bracelets. The setup is just a little bit different. Choose your sizing rods for the finished bracelet you desire. These are for a 7-inch bracelet. But this time add the largest easement rods, 1 to each end. Then your loom is ready for use. You can use the loom setup to measure your leather. Wrap 2 times around the loom for each wrap you wish your bracelet to include. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 extra for the knots. This will give me a 2-wrap bracelet that will fit a 7-inch wrist. Slide your button onto your leather to the center by matching your ends. Tie an overhand knot to secure the button. Now, to place your leather on the loom to get ready to weave, you take an elastic, put it on the side button, and attach it to the loom. But I like to begin my bracelets off the loom for a little while to get some of the beadwork done. If you look at this version here, you'll see that I begin slowly with a 1 bead, 2 bead, and then this is 3 bead to bring the leather sides out to the width of my main bead. I would work this first few rows off the loom, and then I would wrap the loom as follows. Again, put your elastic on and attach it to the wooden button on the side of the loom. Couple wraps to secure it. Now make sure these larger rods stay in place as you smooth the leather around the loom. Don't let them overlap. Keep them parallel and make a nice smooth spiral around. Now when you get to the end of your leather, you're going to tie a temporary knot. And then use that knot to secure your leather to another button on the opposite side of the loom. I should say wooden button. Bring it around and wrap it around. Okay. Now what the large easement rods do for you as you're working your bracelet is they raise the leather off of the end bar to give you room to work underneath. After you've wrapped your bracelet, if you want, you can drop these off to the side if they get in your way. This way you do not have to unwrap the bracelet as you work in circles. To illustrate how this helps, I'll show you on this bracelet that's in progress. So if I bring my easement bar over, it lifts the leather off the end far enough for me to work under. So I've added my bead, I'll tuck it in there, and I'll work my figure 8 stitching. Now I like to go through a couple times when using stone beads or rough beads. I just find it more secure in case the stone rubs on the thread. You'll notice I'm doing over and down path with my thread. Pull it tight, and again, over and down. So then I simply move this along the side to make room for the next row of smaller beads. I'll pick those up. And again, over the side, down and under. Now you can use your sidebar to lift those up so that they're easier to do your pass back again. And then under the leather on the return. And pull tight. And then scoot this further around. Make room for the next large bead. So in this manner, you can work a multi-wrap bracelet within your hand span. You don't need a very long frame to work a very long bracelet. You simply work your way around until you're basically opposite your button, and then take it off, measure to see where you need to make your sizing loops, 1 or 2, whatever you desire. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at patternstobead.com or beadpatterns@AOL is my email. Thank you.